Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Tosin A, and y'all, I know y'all we beefing. I know we beefing. I haven't been making videos like I promised I was, and you know, let's just get into the video. Let's just get into the video. So let's just say this video is about life after being a new grad. Yeah, let's name it that. Life after being a new grad. Yeah. So like I said, it's been 3 years. I've worked in labor and delivery the entire 3 years. For about 6 months, I did have a second job. It was in a long-term care facility. That did not last long, not because I wasn't capable, but it just wasn't for me. I didn't get the proper training. The person that was my preceptor, I didn't feel like, you know, I got the proper orientation to be successful and be a good nurse, a great nurse, and take care of my patients, you know, in an efficient way. So I ended up leaving that job and I stayed in labor delivery, never worked anywhere else. I'm just grateful that I had the opportunity to do so. I know there's a lot of people that were in my shoes and wants to go into labor and delivery right after school, but it's hard because one, they want nurses that have experience, and you don't have experience coming out of school, so it's hard. But for me, by the grace of God, I was able to get into a residency program called the Star N program, and that's how I made my way into labor and delivery. I didn't just apply and get a job. I applied through a residency program, and labor and delivery was one of the options, and I've been there ever since, and I would not have changed it for anything. Yeah, and the reason why I say that is because when I first graduated, a lot of people were telling me, hey, you know, you want to go into ICU first or go into med surg first, get your foundation first before, you know, tackling labor and delivery or going into labor and delivery. And I'm just grateful that I did not listen to them, because I knew that, one, I did not like med surg, I did not like ICU, I didn't like any of that. I knew I loved moms and babies, and I wanted to be a labor and delivery nurse, and that's exactly what happened, and I'm grateful. The whole concept of finding, you know, getting your foundation, starting IVs, Foley's, medication, blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing in labor delivery. Don't let nobody fool you. You will be starting IVs. You will be placing Foley's. You will be circulating operations, cesarean sections, or whatever emergency situation there is. You will circulate that. You will be there to facilitate and help with an epidural, as far as, like, you know, taking care of mom while the procedure is taking place. You will be there, blood transfusions, high risk medication. So I just wanted to add in real quick, not only are we doing all these things that I just mentioned, but let's take into consideration that we're dealing with two patients, not only a mother, but their unborn child. And drips, all kinds of things. Like, it's there in labor delivery. It's hectic. It can be very hectic. We don't sit there on our butt and, oh my gosh, look at this strip, look at the baby. Oh my, no, it gets, y'all, it gets really, really, really rough in labor and delivery, and it's honestly cut out for a certain type of person. And there's been times where I've seen people come from different units and they tried labor and delivery and it just wasn't for them and they left, and that's totally okay. But yeah, I'm grateful that that was one of the things. This sweater is like so much lint, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm just grateful that I got into labor and delivery, stuck it in, it worked out for me, and it's been great ever since. I never had a bad experience. You know how people come on here and some people's experience as a new grad is rough. They have a terrible preceptor, or they don't like the hospital, or they don't like their environment, or it was rough learning for them and getting the concept of things. For me, it wasn't that case. In school, labor and delivery was my hardest subject, so I literally studied the entire book. So once I got onto the field, it was like applying everything, and everything made sense to me. When I went into my first hospital, you know, it was cool. I had a great preceptor. I never had a bad experience through my whole orientation, having a preceptor phase of a new grad. It was like butter, like it was smooth for me. Like, it was great. I can't complain. But yeah, it's been great. 3 years, it's literally went by like this. I never in a million years, like, it's just crazy how life just transforms. If y'all can look back to my old videos, when I failed a class in nursing school, I failed the NCLEX, it's just like, now I'm here now, 3 years later, and you know, it is what it is. We moving forward. But yeah, it's been great. The money is good. You know, speaking of money, let me just throw this out there. If you graduate, when you graduate this May, spring, whatever, whenever you graduate or whenever you watch this video, do not be like me, y'all. My first year, I told myself, I said, I busted my butt in nursing school. So my first year, I'm going to literally splurge. Like, I'm not going to save anything. I'm going to buy whatever I want. And y'all, that was probably the biggest mistake that I made. Was not saving my first semester. Was not saving my first year as a new grad, as a nurse, y'all. I don't know who told me that, like, hey, or put that in my head or influenced me, like, hey, go ahead, splurge, do your thing, spend whatever you want to do, travel up and down, don't save money. The biggest mistake of my life. Y'all, when y'all first get out of school, y'all need to find yourself a budget. There's so many apps you can download on your phone, on your iPad or laptop, whatever. So many apps and so many financial advisors out there that can talk to you and guide you into the right, you know, the right direction as far as saving money and being a responsible adult, because I was not a responsible adult. And you know, we move forward. So that's just a little 2 cents from me, like, hey y'all, like, save, and you know, once you graduate, the money's gonna be nice, because this is not no refund check from school money. This is like your money, you worked hard money, you know, like your money. You can go to the store and swipe your card and don't even have to worry about it or paying back a loan type of money. Did I miss a spot? I feel like I missed a spot flat iron in my hair. Yeah, y'all, I've been great. I do miss y'all. I do miss filming and telling y'all my story and what's going on in my life. And I want to be more, what's the word? What's the word, yeah? I want to be more active. That's not the word I'm looking for. If you know the word I'm thinking about, put it down below. What's the word? I want to be more like on a pattern. Y'all, I cannot think, like, oh my God. I want to be more, y'all get the point. I want to start making more videos more often, okay? Let's just say that. So yeah, I need to do better, and I will do better. But yeah, that's been me for 3 years, just working. You know, I'm sorry if I see lint floating around everywhere. I did not know this sweater was this damn, it's just everywhere, y'all. But it's been good. I cannot complain. I am grateful that I've had a great experience these 3 years. I mean, it did have its ups and downs. You know, we have the good, bad, and the ugly in labor delivery, and I have honestly seen all three. But I can actually make that a story time for another day. And if you're interested about anything about labor and delivery, let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions on a future video you would like me to talk about, let me know in the comments below. But that was just a hey y'all, I'm here. It's been 3 years, and you know, God is good, God is faithful. I can't complain. And just a little bit of encouragement to anybody that's out there that think that when they're in nursing school and it's just hard for them, they don't think they can make it. You can make it. I mean, look, if you just go back to my videos, you will see that, hey, anything is possible, and just keep on pushing forward and you got it. All right, God. All right, God. All right, y'all, it's for real. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.